Act like you know how to work a fucking mic, dude.
Yeah, yo, calm down. Don't get all fucking randy over here.
And we are the motherfucking Aboriginal Outlaws. I'm fucking lasagna. The Oka crisis, man. I got the warrior flag, baby.
Johnny B. I'm Joshua.
Oh, turn your camera on. What are you doing?
I hit the wrong button.
And our guest today is he's from the fucking land of cocaine and beaches and fake titties and fucking talking cats and all that shit, man.
Florida man, right
there
here.
There are no fucking laws where he comes
Florida
from, man.
man.
The Wild West is actually from the South, below the Mason-Dixon line. Let's give it up for fucking Jake Oaks, man. How you doing?
Much appreciated.
This is the first time, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I seen you, and it's nice to be back on here.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Every time I see you, you're crawling out of the beer cave at Twin Leaf. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. He's passed out in the ditch. No? I'm just
you can
kidding.
find me right behind the Pabst Blue Ribbon. I'm right in that corner, huh?
Speaking of winding up in the ditch, come on. I got to hear it now. What happened to you today?
Oh, my God.
Involving a vehicle.
All right, so...
vehicle.
Figure out how to drive in North Country?
No, it wasn't even that at all. So my uncle wants me to help him out with his horses for his horse stall. So I walk from where my place is by Loran's to Oaks Road and go down there. And my uncle thinks it's funny because I'm wearing headphones. There he comes up behind me with the truck, and today he slid and hit me with a truck.
Nice.
Like, just came right in. He didn't brake. Boom. And so I fly on the top of the hood, and I put a dent in it. And he gets pissed off at me. He's like, "You done it in my hood." And I'm like, "What? Like, how the hell is this my fault?" So he gets pissed off. So he backs up. And he's like, "I'll give you a reason to dent my hood." And comes flying straight at me as fast as he could. So I faked I was going right. And I dove left. And then he got stuck in a snowbank. And the whole time he's trying to get his truck out of the snowbank, and I'm laughing. I'm like, "Ha ha!" Pointing at him.
What the fuck?
You could see the steam in the car, on the front window. And then he tried to run me over a couple of times again, and then he got out of the car and tried to fight me, but he's a hobbler. So I just every single time he say, "Come here," I'm like, "No."
Welcome to Akwesasne.
I'm like, "No, I'm not going over there. I know what's going to happen."
How are you going to come to Akwesasne and keep doing Florida shit?
Yeah. I know. It's nothing new, man.
I think you can use this incident to put him in the old age home.
Yeah.
Then you got yourself a new car.
Yeah. Oh my God.
With a dented hood.
You have no idea. I mean, it's crazy stuff like that. Like the other day, I was just scraping off the dock over by my Uncle Dan's. And my Uncle Dan comes up and he just throws me in the river.
Nice. Cold plunge, baby.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah. And I'm like, "This is freezing." He's like, "Yeah, well, then get out of it." I'm like, thanks, Uncle Dan. Appreciate you. Oh, man. Yeah. Crazy life around here. But I mean, it's been good. It's got, because there's a lot of opportunity that's around here too,
Yeah. Tell us about some of that opportunity.
Yeah.
Some of our younger listeners, especially those from the island that like to skate, they might notice that you have a familiar face. Where have they seen you? What kind of opportunity are you talking about, Jake?
Yeah, so basically, when we opened up the skate park, I got to be able to be a part of the project to help them develop, different little things, critique the park, I guess you could say, in a sense.
Yeah.
And, huge part of the project. We got all the kids out there, and then I started a skateboard company to go out there. I started teaching kids, we did instructional camps and everything like that. So it was really good because it's a sport that gave me so much in my life growing up, in Florida and everything, because I used to be an amateur skateboarder, sponsored. I was traveling all over the place, big time stuff. And then I got to give it back to my community, and I get to be a pioneer for it too. It's that's the first skate park around here, man.
Exactly, man.
And I get to give back to the kids and be like, "Hey, look, you can do it. Just go for it." And I'll tell you what, we are some hard ass people, man. These kids they're no joke. They will take slams harder than I've ever seen, and they'll just get up and be like, "It's all right." I'm like, "Are you okay? For real?"
You know why? The same uncle that hits your ass with the car. We all got a fucking uncle like that.
Yeah. Well, my dad used to say contests. I remember I broke my ankle one time, and I couldn't walk off. I couldn't walk off of the skate arena. And he's like, I don't care if your leg fell off. You pick it up and you hop off the goddamn course. And everyone's like, oh, like the music even shut down. Everyone's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, it's just my dad.
It's just some light abuse.
Yeah, exactly.
The abuse makes us tough. Well, that mask ain't doing shit. You can go ahead and take it off. I'm looking at that fucking rag on your face as if it's doing anything at all.
It moves when I speak.
Yeah. I'm like fucking Kenny.
You look like the fucking Lorax.
Yeah. Come on, Che, take it off. Woo! All right, he's unmasked.
It was hot, dude.
Yeah.
I was fucking sweating under that shit.
If we all get COVID, then I guess we're getting a week off of work.
All right, man. It's your words.
I still can't fucking breathe.
No.
Oh, fuck
I'm
that.
about due for my third bout of COVID.
Yeah, the first one fucked me up
I'm
pretty
about
good.
due for that fucking hat trick.
Yeah.
Did you guys get vaccinated?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to. I work in schools.
Where do you work?
I work at Salmon River.
Oh, that's why.
And I work at CKON.
Yeah. Where was 93.3 on that list?
It wasn't on there.
Yeah, right? Yo, you set me up with a competition, COVID competition.
I mean, it's not. But
Yeah. It's all right. We don't
For
have
there to
COVID
be-
over at 93.3.
For it to be competition, it's got to be level ground, Jake. What are you
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about?
No, it's cool. It's cool what you do. We're fans.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
guys are
it's,
fucking pirates, dude. We love it.
no, it's fun. You know,
Technically, we're pirates too.
There you go, man.
Yeah. The other day, I had somebody come up to me and they come behind me at the Akwesasne Mini Mart, and they go, "Are you Skater Jake?" And I'm like, "Who's asking?" And they're like, "Recognize your voice. I listen to you on the Midday Rock Show." And I'm like,
Nice.
"Oh, cool. I have a fan." I'm like, "Everybody in the place, I have a fan."
There you go, man. If they use your fucking stage name, it's all right. It's a
Yeah,
fan.
Right.
exactly.
No need to be tough. Like, what? Do I owe you money? What are you doing?
Are you
Yeah,
serving
right.
the papers?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, "Did I do something?"
So when you were a young lad and you were getting into your skating and shit like that, is there any thing on the media, like mostly like film and stuff, that really inspired you? Like, I know like Kids is like a big skater movie that doesn't really have like a lot of skating in it. Then there's like Lords of Dogtown and shit like that. Like what?
There's
Really?
other stuff in kids too.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying like the
Calm down, Bill Cosby.
I'm talking more about like the culture of like the skate club, or like Big Brother magazine and
Yeah.
Jackass and stuff like that.
Yeah. So my biggest thing was, I don't know if you ever seen it. It's called CKY2K.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Ben
Can't
Margera.
kill yourself.
Yeah,
Can't kill
exactly.
yourself, man.
Exactly.
Fuck
that
yeah.
was like, that's what I grew up on. And then also with surfing, there's a video called The Decline.
Oh, that's right. You surf too.
Yeah. So both of those kind of can join together. Like, you know, one's like hardcore skateboarding with a lot of death metal in it, and then
Yeah.
another one's like hardcore surfing with punk rock. So it just kind of mayhem everywhere, you know, and it kind of gets you like pumped up, you know. Like if you're getting ready to go skate, you hear the songs, you put them on, you get all jacked up.
So,
you're like,
ladies,
yeah.
if you see Jake trying to fucking surf the Snide Channel, tell him to get the fuck out because there's no current.
Did I tell you I almost got arrested for doing that?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Can you-
surfed,
can you say
know,
it?
I paddled. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't me. It was my cousin. But yeah,
That wasn't Skater.
We
Jake.
look alone.
That was Coke
I
dealer.
wa-
Jake. For any authorities listening.
it was the middle of summer,
wrong
but it was
drink
still
altogether.
snowing.
Why am I cracking so hard, dude?
I don't know.
That's all good. But
Is
yeah,
it in
man,
your
I
iPhones
paddled
too? Mine?
across on a
it's
paddle.
it's on
Turn
mine
stuff
too.
down there.
It's on mine too.
Is it?
Is it? Yeah. Oh, guess we just got to take it easy, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
I have a lot of wires plugged into here.
But so CKY and shit like that
so
really
that
spoke to you?
Yeah, that was the one that inspired me to
Yeah.
just kind of be, you know, go for it or go big or go home on it.
Yeah.
So that was my motivation. I mean, I'm the type of person like where I'm very impulsive and very obsessive. So if I get my mindset on something, I'm going.
So you have ADHD as well.
Oh, big time, man! I forgot what you just said. What you just?
What was that?
You forgot your name.
Actually, I did.
It's okay.
It's Josh.
Josh, there it is. All right. I'm just gonna. Yeah, you got it, Josh. But yeah, man, that was what really inspired me, and it got me kind of motivated to do that. And that's what I obsessed over. Like instead of going out trying, because I used to be a fat little chunky kid.
No, from here?
Yeah, I used to be a fat little chunky kid until like I got the spurt. But and
He was fat when he was on the res, and he went.
The trick is don't live here.
He had to move away from Atomics. He had to move away from Atomics Pizza.
Right.
That's what he had to do.
All the way
Jake, do you not know how the fucking light switch works, dude?
Hey, look, I got a paralyzed hand. You better calm down.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you do to your hand?
Yeah, I got in a car accident. I died in one.
Oh.
Yeah. That's I got into a car accident after, of all sports, golfing.
No shit.
Right? Yeah.
Damn.
In Florida?
Yeah. Yep.
So your hand's got no feeling in it?
No, I mean I just can't do this. I can't so it's called radial palsy.
Oh.
What it is. And then I just got this recently. I got what's called foot drop, which is like foot palsy.
Huh.
So this,
So you're just going to be gimping around.
pretty much. And I broke my neck.
We know a
I
guy
broke
with
my
some
neck.
palsy, huh? Just be happy he didn't touch that face.
Dude, don't pick on him. He's going through a
Don't
rough
touch the
time.
money maker. Don't touch
He
it.
doesn't give a fuck if he's walking like a raptor, just as long as he doesn't touch the moneymaker. Huh? There he goes again. Cut it out. Quit trying to molest us.
Yo, you can slide this way a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like this. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, go that way.
Let's go this way.
There we go.
There we
All
go.
right, that's even
There we
better.
go.
Yeah, that's.
Now you gotta adjust the
I
camera.
adjust the
There you go.
camera. It's all
don't worry
fucking
about it.
good.
But yeah, man. Yeah, the whole radial palsy thing. So I was 20 years old, and I just got done golfing. Got into a car accident. I had my foot torn off and reattached. My whole hip.
Good God.
My
Nice.
whole hip rebuilt. My whole upper arm rebuilt, and I died for a little bit, and then got revived. And you know what the coolest thing was? Is that when I
Something cooler than having your leg ripped off.
It's like the worst. That's what. Yeah, when the cool.
I don't think you can top having your foot ripped off.
Apparently, there's a cool part. I gotta hear this shit. What's cool about that, Jake?
So I woke up. I had like these tubes in my throat and like the catheter in your
Yeah. Dingus.
yeah. And so I started trying to pull all these tubes out, and I see my Aunt Chubby and my Duda girl, and they're like, "Don't do it," and I went. And then went back into a coma for a little bit, and then they finally took me out of ICU, and we were good after that. And then I had this beautiful big shout out to Bayside Hospital. That big girl, Theanta. So, she was a big, beautiful black. Oh, she was a beautiful black lady, and she comes in one time, and I'm like, I'm in so much pain. Can I get my payment? She goes, boy, you better not be talking to me like that. he's like, hey, little boy, we gonna pray about this.
So they really are a stereotype.
Nice. Hey, yeah.
Nice.
That's like she's like the aunties of the ICU, bro. She came in every day, made
She's
sure
the kind
I
that
was
fucking sings gospel when she walks. Just
Right.
like,
right. Yeah, your sweet hair, baby.
nice. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to edit that. No, I'm kidding.
No, it was
Fuck no.
nuts. I mean, it was nuts, and that's when I originally started losing my sponsors and everything like that. So that was like kind of the pivotal point where I got to figure out something else.
Pivotal.
So I got in pivotal.
Pivotal. You said pitiful.
You're the most educated guy here, so.
I'm gonna get it right.
I know you got a fucking bachelor's, dude.
Calm down, gosh.
So growing up surfing, like how close were you to the beach?
Oh, I was like a mile away.
No
Yes.
shit.
Yep.
So you would just walk to the ocean.
Oh yeah.
That's so
Oh
cool.
yeah.
There's
Yep.
just something peaceful about being
Yeah.
by the ocean and sand and shit.
You know we can move.
Yeah.
I know we can, but I keep knocking up women that don't want to.
I mean, you can just abandon them like everybody
I
else
can just
does.
abandon them.
Yeah.
You gotta learn
I'm finally making it to Disney World without
Right?
you fuckers.
Give them the chance to
yet.
find a better life.
I don't think me and Josh will feel as bad as you because we only got to 3.
Yeah.
But you're gonna feel extra bad. But
Dude,
we'll be there with you.
Wait, y'all got how many kids you guys got?
I got 3.
You got 3 kids?
Yeah, one of them's in the other room.
You got Tree?
got
You got
Tree
Tree as well?
Yeah.
You got Wait, you got like the whole Oompa Loompa
I
gang.
have,
They're walking in
four.
Disney World like
I have 4.
Oompa Loompa hanging with Dad.
Pretty much, yeah.
Give me $1 so I can get that.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, I believe that. Shit.
Yeah, I have a bunch, yeah.
So how do you end up in Florida from here?
Well, my dad,
Because his dad abandoned him. I'm kidding.
They went on vacation. He didn't come
Dad-
home.
Drama! No, okay.
Dad, is that you?
I'm taking a chubby one. We're getting the fuck out of here.
I'm taking my favorite and goodbye. I'm kidding, yeah.
Those other 4 are a little too fucking pale for me.
They'll burn in Florida.
Right? It's like the good party you ended up on the sheets, kid.
He wants the kid that he'll get funding for.
That child check's paid for this trip.
The Seminoles will sure for love us now.
No, they make so much money reparations
Yeah.
to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
My dad's like, hey, you should knock one of them up.
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
Mikasukis.
nah, yeah, Chuck.
The Seminoles are getting paid, dude.
Big time.
Yeah, the Mikasukis. They get
They
a lot
make
of money.
like 13
Nice.
a month.
Yeah.
13
Well, it's all Jews down there, isn't it?
Jews.
Yeah, down in Florida.
No,
No, a
Cubans.
bunch of rednecks.
For realsies? Where
No,
you're from?
I'm fakiesies.
Which part of Florida are you from?
Tampa.
Tampa.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
aunt
yeah,
lived
that
out
is
there.
rednecky country.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're in
That's where
fucking NASCAR country.
That's where the carnies
No,
live.
Daytona's NASCAR.
Their last
Oh,
fucking quarterback was Tom Brady. Of course they're
How can I mix
redneckish.
that shit up, man?
So do you live?
Yeah.
Do you see the carnies? They all winter there, right?
Oh, dude.
Dude, bring up our carny friend.
Oh, we had a friend. He's a carny.
Well, no, listen to
And
this.
they're
So I
all
used to
on
go-
meth.
So, like, when I first moved down there, I got kicked out of public school and had to go to a Christian school.
Nice.
And they used to
Wow.
throw this fair that was there. And these 2 carnies on Christian ground stabbed each other.
Awesome.
Nice.
And they all got messed up on meth. And like I was coming out of one of those mirror things, you know, like where you just like run.
Just
I
licking
come
blood off
outside
his
and
knife.
you're like, oh, I finally made it out. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh, my head hurts because I'm hitting so many damn windows. And I look over and there's just some carny stabbing another carny.
I mean, the Christians should be into it. They're pretty stabby.
I mean, it could have been a lot worse. I mean, you're a native at a Christian school. They could have buried you under the school.
Oh, true.
Hey, come on now. Only the Catholics do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or
So
they
I
could have
guess
touched you.
carnies, they just don't follow rules of the land, do they?
I guess not.
They're a
There's
whole
no
Yeah, they don't
Geneva
brush their
Convention
teeth.
for
They're a whole
this.
different breed of people, man. They're a whole
No.
different breed of people.
We really did have a carny on. He was like fucking 4 foot tall. He's like,
Yeah, dude, they have
Yeah.
all the rides down in Florida.
Yeah.
They're all getting rusted out, man.
Yeah.
no, he did
he
sound
did.
like
Telling us
that.
about the rides malfunctioning
Everybody
and people
step
dying.
right up real quick, and
Yeah.
you get $5,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you throw a dart at the fucking balloon.
Yeah.
And if you get it, you get a prize. Also, too, afterwards, can you get me a pack of 305s and maybe a bottle of vodka or something?
There you go.
You're like, no.
No, he really did sound like that.
did.
His name is DJ 420.
Is he still around here?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think he's shacked up, dude.
Did he?
Oh, yeah, shacked up down fucking racket.
Of course he is.
Who do you think you got shacked up with?
Some big girl.
Yeah, he is black.
Yeah, he was
black.
black,
He's
yeah,
got.
so.
He's got.
Oh, you talking about Mike?
I don't know.
Mike
know.
Crony?
I don't know.
There's more than one
The
black
black
around
dude?
here. There's
On
more than one
racket?
black around
There's
here.
a
Well,
couple.
no, you know what's funny is like the
He's
the
a young
only
black, not the old
guy-
black.
The only black guy I know is like down racket is Mike, one of my dad's buddies. And when I first moved back here, I was only supposed to be here for the summer. And I go to Messina Airport at like 9 o'clock. My dad forgets I'm flying in. So I'm like trying to call him, and he's out in Messina somewhere at some bar, like, you know, open net. He's getting all fucked up.
Did your dad
I'm
forget
calling-
you a lot, dude?
Forget me. So the people at the people at the airport, this is an international airport,
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
hey, our shift's over. So like, hey, here's how you lock the door. So like when you leave, just make sure you lock
Wow.
it. And they shut the lights off. So I'm sitting there like weighing myself up on the thing, like, all right, 210 pounds. Way to go, Jake. You know,
There you
until this black guy shows up and he's like, hey, yeah, we're gonna go out. So we went out to Amvets or something like that in Messina. I ended up meeting this girl. She comes back, she leaves, and then she ended up hitting a pedestrian on the way home.
Wow.
This is 12 hours within landing. I'm like, it looks like this is gonna be a really good time around here.
Dude,
You're just one lucky motherfucker, ain't you?
Or
I
unlucky.
didn't
You're like stay away from cars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
you
Oh,
really
yeah.
just have the wildest fucking stories, don't you?
Well, I don't know. I just go for it. That's it. I don't know. I'm that type of person that was, I always think like this. If my dad or my uncles dare me to do something, I have to do it because I can't be a pussy.
Totally get it, man. We used to be on drugs too.
Yeah.
Shit, I wish.
We used to dabble in cocaine as well, man.
I did the backflip off of that Twin Bridges, the one that's there.
For reals?
Yep.
Nice.
That was not fun.
See, Will, you would have made it.
Yeah, it did look fun.
Yeah, it was bad.
My bridge? Not bridge.
No, this lady has.
He took a dive off Sugar Bear Bridge.
I'm standing there and I'm getting ready to do a backflip off of it, and this lady drives by. This duder. Don't do it. And I'm like, I gotta go. I ended up like doing a side smack. I mean, hit the ground. I hit the water so hard that broke my necklace off. I didn't know. Had the wind knocked out of me.
Nice.
And I'm like, bring the boat over.
He lost his fucking abalone shell necklace. Hey man, you're a surfer, man.
No, it was with those whalebone hooks.
Like a Maui hook. Yeah. The shark tooth. So where's our tarantula, our petrified tarantula in the bubble?
What's
you didn't want to bring us one?
What, the petrified tarantula?
Yeah, they have them in like the glass, they're paperweights.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That's a Florida joke.
What's that?
You know how kids came back from Florida back in the 90s? They'd bring you like shitty souvenirs.
No.
Yeah, like a
you didn't have
like
cool friends.
My friends were all poor.
Yeah.
Small gator head that's all
Exactly,
like decrepit,
yeah.
stinks like
I think
shit.
there was a gator head around.
Yep.
Yeah, little
There you
one.
go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your uncle came back with new boots.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now my uncle would come back with a trailer full of shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
He would do that. There's like swap meets and shit down there.
Cheap smokes. Just Philip Morris is just right there. Dude, how cheap are smokes down in Florida?
They're not cheap.
Really?
Oh,
So
No
we got
way.
a business opportunity.
Yeah.
Even with Philip Morris being right there.
Philip who?
Philip Morris. Marlboro.
Marlboro?
Marlboro.
No, man, they're all the same. They're all the same price no matter what. They don't care.
They fucking grow it right there, man. That's Philip Morris country.
Don't tell me.
I had to explain. You didn't even know who the hell Philip Morris was?
What do you think? I like drive around Florida like, oh look, there's a tobacco place. I wonder if it's.
Hey, you were the one fucking Indian down in Florida, man. I thought you should have been done recon. What the fuck?
like just
Those
chirping.
Seminoles are busy counting money. You had to do
Seminoles.
shit.
Seminole.
What do I say? I'm like, Sego. we got a couple up there. Yeah, that's an eye opener too. Might be coming back here, man.
What?
Is the language and the culture is like a big thing coming back up.
For
and
sure.
I respect it, and I think it's awesome. But I got this southern twang, so they're like, "Yo, you fucking suck at talking Mohawk." And I do this on the radio, so I'm like, "Hey, Akwesasne." Like it's so stupid. Like my dad the other day, he's like, "You got to learn how to say Akwesasne right, otherwise get out of my house. Go ask your Uncle Dan." I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what do you want me to like walk down the street and ask my uncle like how to say it? But I just have a southern twang with it. But somebody's telling me that the other day too.
I bet the ladies like it though.
Yeah, I guess so. Aunties love.
You have an accent around here. You're George Clooney.
No.
Yeah. And you already got that nice hand.
Oh yeah, the strong hand. Yeah,
That's the one that gets all the stink. That's the stunt hand right there.
Right.
That's it. You better recognize.
You shouldn't have told us about that fucking hand, dude.
Hey.
We're just gonna bust your balls.
Hey. It never stopped me.
Which is the foot that got ripped off, left or right?
Right.
All right, when we leave, check the size of them shoes.
all right.
See if the fucking right shoe is smaller.
No, my right foot's 15. My left foot's
For real?
Yeah,
Shit.
14.
No, I
I
was
swear
just
to God. I swear to God. Hold on. For real. Check this shit
Oh,
out.
we can't see it on the camera.
Holy shit.
Look at that.
I was just
There's a
picking
whole
on you, dude.
Yeah, you think I'm joking?
Hey.
See? Ooh, you have funny stories. Yeah.
You do have
They don't
funny
believe me on
stories.
this shit, but they don't understand. I
Haha,
actually
your
live
permanent
this life.
injuries.
Yeah.
Destroyed your dreams.
I'm like your favorite retarded brother.
Right, man. I already have one. And his name is Jake, too.
So can you skate anymore on it?
I mean, I can, but
Not like you
I
used to,
don't.
but-
I don't. I try not to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like I weigh 210 pounds. That's a lot of me hitting the concrete.
Okay.
It does not feel good. But
You all right, Josh?
I weigh significantly more.
I
than
know
that.
he's like he's calling himself fat.
I
You're
know.
just like
no, it's not even about being fat.
Yeah.
You got to understand, like, because I used to do tricks when I was. Well, I used to do tricks when I was younger and everything like that, where I could be able to get them done and
Yeah.
like, do it. And so now I think in my head, oh, I can still do that. Oh, but
so you're saying
my muscle memory
you
isn't
can't
exactly
afford
as,
to make the bad decisions
oh,
you used to.
Oh, you slip up one time,
Yeah.
and then you got to sit there and like hobble off, like, yeah, I'm good. All right. I'm gonna go and just put on the AC real
And
quick.
you're like you're what 6'2", 6'3"?
6'2", yeah.
Yeah, so fucking all that just falling
Just
6 feet down.
smack.
Just fucking.
Sounds like
Oh, yeah.
sounds like a patty cake. Just it's game over. I mean, at the end of the day, I always love the sport, and I'm really excited to be a part of producing it to the community. Because what we fought a lot for that whole skate park thing was, people are like, "Oh, all these kids are gonna get hurt. They're gonna get hurt." Blah blah blah. But it's like that, the Turtle Dome. I forget what it's called.
No logo arena.
Yeah. I
Hello,
always call
You
it
should
Turtle.
have just let him try and say it.
I always say
I would be
the
nice.
Turtle Dome because that's where I used to play lacrosse. But those people be laying each other out and knocking each other out right there. So like if these kids want to come in there and just kind of have like a free way, so
I don't know why we're getting so soft and we're like they might fall.
But we like to talk about how tough we are at the
yeah.
same time.
yeah. Well, you know what's scary too when you're doing instructions, especially on the island, instructing these kids, and you don't want them. You want to like push them to be better and get to progress, but you don't want them to fall because if their mom sees them, they might beat you up.
We'll just tell their mom our kid's a pussy if he cries.
Oh, dude, they get mad. No, they get mad for sure.
Oh, yeah?
Like, why would you do that to him? I'm like, I didn't do anything. I just told him to go down the ramp.
He's just a coordinator. It's your fault.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, like, so, anyways, thanks for teaching my kid.
Well, that's the thing is that a lot of people need to learn when they're starting out. You need to trust your feet. And
Yeah.
if these kids don't go out there and learn fucking step one, then they're not going to get to what they want to do.
Right.
So they got to learn the fall.
Right. Right. I mean, if you practice, that's it.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect. I mean, I think about it like this. When I was doing it every single day, I skated so well because I was doing it.
Yeah.
So muscle memory, And then when I wasn't skating for a long time because I got hurt, it was like relearning it all over again. And that makes it so frustrating because you're like, I just was doing this like a month or something ago. And I can't do it no more. So then you just discourage. You don't even want to go do it. So then, you just want to go hang out with some chicks then at that point. You're like, you know what? Let me get my pride back. Let's go slay some dang.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Like you have to do it. You have to repetitively do. That's with anything in life. You have to do it over and over again. That's how you get good at it. Practice makes perfect. But
Yeah, drillers make killers.
exactly.
There you
Man.
go.
Yep. Damn right. And the one thing though, I'll tell you what is the hardest sport that I have yet to be able to do. Like I can surf, but man, that's the hardest sport ever. It is so. I've been surfing for about 12 years. And I still struggle, like with being able to paddle into a wave. That's my biggest struggle. Once I get up, it's good. Like muscle memory with my feet. I can work the board. I can pump the line. I can get up on the break. I can read the waves. My problem is with this, my strong hand. It's not easy for the mashed taters. It's like, I'm fucking over here digging. I'm over here scratching like a cat, and I can't even get in the wave, and my fat ass can't even like get into the wave. But once I finally do, it's normally right where it peaks, and it just throws you down. And then you're just sitting there on the bottom, just getting tossed around for a while. Yeah, it's kind of scary. I almost drowned a couple times. Actually, that's how I broke my neck the first time.
Oh, really? The first time?
Yeah.
How many times have you broken your neck?
Twice. Yeah. Yeah, actually,
Tell us about both of them.
All right. Well, the first one we were doing tow and surfing on the west coast of Florida during Hurricane Katrina. Yeah,
I heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't dangerous at all.
Yeah. And so like I didn't realize it was low tide, so it was only like knee deep, and I got towed in way too fast behind this jet ski when I was holding on to the rope, and it put me all the way down the wave. And when I got onto the top of it, I ended up doing like a front flip, and I hit the back of my head, landed on the back, so my chin touched like in my sternum, you know. Oof. And then boom, you know, broke my neck. And so I was like face down in the water, but I could feel the sandbar. So I started brushing it like this. I got half my mouth open. My last breath, I said, help. And my buddies were like, yo, Jake, you're always messing around. So they thought I was just, yeah. And one of my buddy, Tyler, like actually flipped me over. I was like, yo, I can't move right now. So they pulled me in to the beach. They made like a sand pillow on like the beach and everything, and I was like, give me like an hour, I'll be right back, like don't worry about it. And somebody, which I consider a guardian angel, I've never met this person ever in my life, but somebody from one of the condos called the ambulance, and they came in. I ended up jumping C4 C5 facets in my neck and broke my neck, and so I couldn't move my arm up from like this. So like I can't do this now. I couldn't do this before, you know. And I had to like have a neck brace and shit. And I was in high school, and my buddy, I'll never forget this. He like comes up and he's like, "Hey, I got you some shoes. I don't know if you're ever going to be able to use them again." But I was like, "Thanks, buddy." Right? Yeah, dude. The first time I ever went to homecoming was I had a neck brace on, and this one girl I wanted to ask out, but I couldn't use my arm like this. So I walked up with like in front of her in the locker, in front of everybody, and I got a neck brace, right? And I like throw my arm up, and I'm like, "Hey, you want to go to homecoming with me?" And she goes, "You're an idiot, but yes, I will." I was like, I turn around to my buddies, I'm like, I'm waiting for Jake. You know, you got to own it, I guess so. Yeah. And then the second time I broke my neck was like a couple months ago.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Did you get hit by a car?
Jump on the bridge?
No, not even that at all, man. It just me being dumb.
We love fucking people being dumb.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I ended up breaking C6, and then they were like, "Oh, we're gonna send you to Potsdam, and you got to go for all that." I'm like, "Fuck that! I ain't going nowhere. I'm not Messinas." So I just started pulling stuff out. Just left. And they're like, "You're bleeding all over our floor," and I'm like, "See you later."
Is that at the base, like right under the chin, or is that closer to the collarbone?
Oh, it's C6. So if you can see, I don't know. Like,
There's a scar there. Yeah.
Nice. Holy fuck.
yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, C4,
That's where you pulled the
C5
matrix out.
fusion, man.
Yeah. There's what, 7, 8 that make up the neck.
It goes 9. It goes 9, 8, 7, 6, all the way down to 2, I believe. I think, and then you get to like where your cerebellum's at, like where if you break that,
Like, you don't want to break that one.
Yeah.
you go straight. What's his name? Hawking. You go Hawking. Oh yeah, yeah, bro. Without the brains, bro. You go Hawking without the
Damn,
without the
dude,
IQ,
you were freaking
dog.
3 notches away from Hawking.
I was
Holy
trying. He's my inspiration. That's my hero.
Why are you good at math as well?
No.
I know that'd be that would be so shitty being retarded and paralyzed. It's like,
Here, give me $20. I'll give you
You're
some
not
change.
smart at all. You're just in the kitchen asking for chips.
Yeah.
Like, can you reach
Yep.
the top shelf?
Oh yeah.
At least
oh
I would
yeah.
have someone to borrow that machine off so we can do our video.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Our fucking most offensive scam.
What's wrong with you? Oh my
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. I mean, that was tough. That was a really tough one. But then, like when I got in the car accident, that was a tough one. That was big time tough one. Yeah. Yeah, that was heavy.
Yeah, you gotta stop getting in accidents, dude.
That's the thing is like it just happens. Like today, I went to just go help with the horse stalls. I got hit by a truck.
Right.
So like, it doesn't. It like there's when I wake up in the morning, I always just think to myself like, I look at the door and I go, we'll see.
Yeah.
You know, like you never know what the hell. I mean, I was just walking.
Man, I
down
think
the-
you got to keep a magic 8-ball by your fucking shoes. Should I go out?
Yeah.
No.
No. I think you gotta abandon the Christian school and like we gotta do some voodoo shit because
Exactly.
you want to get in the dark arts?
I think the
huh?
spirits are mad at you.
We gotta take that shark tooth out and put some fucking fingers there, monkey paw or some shit.
Yeah.
Got it hanging from your fucking rearview mirror.
We had to get that black nurse that was like real nice to you that one time.
Well,
She'll
One
bring
of
her
those shriveled up heads.
She'll bring her blind grandma around. She's like, oh.
yeah. Well, I mean, what they'll tell you is there's probably a charm in your family, and you gotta feed it because everybody turned Christian. They forgot to feed their medicines, and so now it's chasing you. You're the one. You gotta do it.
Oh, you think?
Yep.
I could be.
What?
For real.
He just
Really?
got- he
Yeah.
just got
All right.
deep.
Now you got deep. Yeah. Now explain.
Yeah,
'cause
so
now
so
I'm-
back in the day, right? All of our ancestors, you're out of the camera though.
Okay.
Stay in the camera.
Yeah.
Back in the day, all
Dude,
of
he's
our,
still figuring out the mic. You want to
Right.
give him the camera too?
well, I figure he's a pro man. So back in the day, our ancestors were warriors, right? And they would have these different charms that would bring them luck and stuff. And it was that whatever that is, that entity follows through family lines. And so some people became Christians. They stopped taking care of it, but it's still there. So now if you got a lot of bad luck in the family, sometimes that's what's going on. That's what the traditional people say.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know.
So
that.
how do you feed it? How do you
Well, you
feed
go
it?
see a seer. They tell you what you got to do. So you got to.
I didn't know that.
You can. Now we have a building for it. You can go to traditional medicines and they'll fucking hook you up.
Now you got me picking my brain right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So if there's a family, sometimes there's a lot of deaths. It's like the same kind of death over and over again. That's probably what's going on.
But then again, I also think about it too, man. I've died twice and I'm still alive.
That's true. You're just fucking
so
lucky.
maybe I am. Yeah,
Maybe
maybe,
you've got a-
I'm the lucky
Lucky
one.
You got a
motherfucker.
good luck charm and a bad luck charm, and they're doing battle over you.
I'm the yin and the yang.
Well, you're just bragging about having the best of the bad luck.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I've only been hit by a car. Fuck, I'm okay.
It's not like I have ass cancer.
My uncle got decapitated. Johnny
I
B,
mean,
attack this motherfucker.
Hey, I figure
Humble him.
I figure it's better than me than anybody else, man, because I can go through it. I've been through it, so rather
Most
have that.
definitely,
You know, that's another one of the cool things about being back up here is the traditional way of doing things.
Yeah.
I'm learning that very slowly but surely, and I really like that transition on things because it gives you a different perspective. You know, like growing up. Where I grew up wasn't, traditional where they did stuff, and it was a melting pot of cultures. So they all had their own way of doing things. You know what I mean? So,
So did you see any dark voodoo shit down there, like Cuban Santeria type fucking craziness?
oh yeah.
Tell us about it.
So, oh man. All right. All right. So I was dating this one girl when I moved to St. Pete, and she was like kind of one of those like spiritual hippie girls. You know what I mean? And so she was hanging around with this whole crowd, and I was like, I don't like
What
these
color
people.
was she?
She was a Latino mixed with Haitian, so she was like she had the curves that'll get you.
Latina and Haitian?
Oh, she was fuego. Hey, mommy, if you're listening, you can always come out to New York.
A
Eh?
little cold up here.
Yeah, well, it still works. So, but yeah, man, I've like hooked up with her, and then all of her friends were like super into this shit, and they used to go and like sacrifice cats on this one bridge on the beach in Tampa Bay.
You got Johnny B's attention.
Yeah, sounds like my kind of woman.
You want another one? Hey, ladies, he's looking for number 4.
5 of them.
Yeah,
When we're
man.
done, write down the name of this bridge.
Gandy.
I'm planning a fucking trip to Florida.
He'll come with a bag of cats, fresh from the marsh.
Family's gone. I'm coming back
Got a
single.
bunch of red cats. They got spots on them and shit.
Just floored him outside.
We can't sacrifice this one. It's covered in nits.
So were they like legit, like trying to conjure spells and shit, man?
yeah, man, they like sacrificing for that, but I never got into that stuff. So I stayed away from the dark arts, man.
Yeah, he just
Good
wanted
for
the
real.
pussy.
He went to the dark parts.
Dude,
She smelled amazing.
I like.
I hope you ended on
I
good
like
terms, man.
I
Holy
like the
shit!
pink
Did you
part.
break up with her?
No.
That's where all this bad luck's coming from, you stupid bastard.
No, man.
She put a fucking voodoo hex on you, dude.
Yeah, dude, for sure. For
Like,
sure.
he made me get an abortion. 20 years of bad luck.
Hey, shut up, you guys. You got fucking kids. I'm the pull-out king.
There you go, man.
Aunties
what they
recognize
let you
that.
know,
Pull-out king right
Pull out
here.
king. That's saying I don't use condoms.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, who the hell wants to take a shower with a
condoms.
raincoat on?
So I gotta ask, man, like down in Florida during like the whole fucking bath salts craze and shit, did you see any of that crazy shit? Crazy crackhead shit? Come
Hell
on.
yeah, dude.
All right, listen.
Hell yeah, because
when they were like eating faces and shit. Listen,
Oh, in
man.
Miami when they're doing
Yeah,
that.
like when he's
Yeah,
doing
the
bath salts and he like ate some
Oh.
person's face.
Yeah, I mean everybody was on that stuff because I grew up in what they.
Was it good?
I grew up in a place that's
Was
called.
it good?
I grew up in a place called the Pill Mill. So like these three counties, which is Pinellas County, Hillsborough County, and Ocala, which is right there, and it's basically like a place where you can go to these like knockoff rinky-dink doctors and
Yeah.
be like, my back hurts, and they're like, here you go, here's a bunch of Roxy's, and they just like get everybody hooked on this
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And so what they do is just sell them, so everybody's out. So you'd be sitting there like talking to people and be like, hey, do you know where First Street is? And they're like, yeah. And then you're like, hey, bud, hey, right here, like, you good? And they're like, oh, hey, what's up? And you're like, First Street? They're like, oh yeah, it's right. And you're like, God, you got to do it like 3 or 4 times before they even recognize like what's
Wow,
going on.
man.
It's terrible. It really is. It's a bad thing down there, but it's a lot of fun down there. The girls are a lot of fun down there.
Oh,
I
really?
bet they are, man.
Remember when I was telling you about when we were talking, he was some like I remember you said, "Oh shit, he's leaving." So now I'm not gonna be now I don't have the funniest other person like way back in the day.
Yeah.
And I was telling you, I was like, man, I pretty much like took down the whole Pinellas County for like blowies. I mean, I don't know what it is about Florida. They have like an oral fixation.
Nice. They're all getting off cigarettes down there. Is that?
Yeah. You about to start going down there?
There you go, man.
Get right. Hey, girl, you want some Senecas?
That's right. You bring the bad cigarettes. Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
The Snickle Fritz.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, Florida was what it is, but yeah, they got into a lot of shit like that, and I don't know. I always just stayed away from that stupid stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I hated the most is like when you go out for raves or go out to a club or something, and you know all those kids that be like eating all that ecstasy and stuff, and they got like those finger glow things. You ever heard what I'm talking about?
I've never
Where they're
been to
like,
a fucking rave.
so they come up in your face. They come up in your they come up in your face. They got like these gloves that got like little lights on the end of them, and you're like, and you know everyone's like, oh my god, it's so crazy because it's in their face and they're blowing up, you know, on whatever, and I'd be like, get your damn hands off my face. Like, what, man? You're not vibing with us? I'm like, fuck, no, I ain't vibing with you. Get your hands out of my face, dude. Like, what are you coming around here with these glow ass fingertips, dude? I never got into that. No, hell no.
No, I've never been to one.
It's crazy.
Yeah, now we're too old.
You're just bringing up shit I cannot relate to at all.
Really?
Yeah.
But it sounds fun. I wish I did.
I've never been to a rave, but I've partied a lot on ecstasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It sounds fun. I want to try it.
Yeah.
You've
I'm-
never
I'm
tried
busy.
it.
I've never tried it.
Especially when the whole house,
What do
is
you
fucking high.
expect it to be like if you were to
I've
try
never
it?
done it
I
either.
have no idea. It just seems like everything feels soft.
Dude, you're gonna be humping the couch.
What? No, that is like the total opposite. What do you mean everything feels soft?
Everything feels hard?
Fucking right. Dude.
Explain.
Everything feels like a boner.
Oh my god, it's like
Everything feels amazing.
yeah, you're pretty much walking around with a full-on kickstand
Oh, really?
everywhere that you fucking go.
Everything
But the only
feels
problem
amazing.
is that you sweat everywhere.
Yeah.
So whenever you go start hitting on chicks, they're like, "Why are you so sweaty?" You're like, "Don't wear that."
fucking Florida.
Yeah, right.
Fucking hot out here, man.
Hot out here.
But yeah, it's like when you go to a house party and everybody's on ecstasy.
Yeah.
That's a fun time right there. I know everybody was high because the guy whose house we're at, I just sold him a fuck ton of ecstasy that night.
Shit.
You're convincing me.
Those were fun times.
Yeah.
What was that like? Where you do? Well, I mean, I'm not gonna go and do it. We used to do sugar coning. You ever heard that?
No.
Yeah.
No. Well, just
What is sugar
ecstasy.
coning?
Sugar coning is what we used to do. So, like, if you had like a bag of Molly, you just have some. If a girl wanted to give you like $5 or whatever, she'd give you $5, and then she'd lick her finger, and then you would just grab her finger with the bag on it, and then she'd eat that.
Huh.
Sugar cone. Next thing you know, everybody in that thing looks like zombies. Dude, sweaty.
What's it called when the woman wants a fucking ecstasy pill tossed in her asshole?
Boofing, I think.
Boofing.
Is it boofing or no?
You ever
Boofin's
boofed?
like when they. No, fuck no.
I didn't mean like you personally. I mean like
You said, did you ever boof?
have you ever
Who else is there?
I'll
have you ever
asshole.
partaked in the boof?
Did you ever administer
Oh,
the
like
boof?
slipped one in?
Yeah.
No, I never did that.
Not with the thumb.
No.
I didn't mean up your ass. I mean, did you
Yeah,
get
give
to
it-
toss the coin?
Oh, the old sugar on the top, dude.
Did you get to use the
Yeah.
wishing well?
I
Yeah.
mean, she's been dancing for a few hours. It's
Yeah.
not great back there.
Hey man, it was already gaped when she dropped the coin.
On ecstasy, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Lassie doesn't like that well. That one.
So you never boofed.
No, I never did that. Because I never felt like that with, because some people be doing that shit. Like putting putting shit in girls' drinks and stuff, trying to take advantage.
Whoa!
But you gotta
I
understand, this is Florida,
didn't
man.
say that.
You could just say like, "Hey, you want this?" And they'll be like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." But a lot of people just do like some sketchy shit where like they sprinkle stuff in people's drinks.
Well, then those guys are rapists.
Scumbags.
It's fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Scumbags, yeah.
Yeah, we're not.
What
for
I
that.
meant was, have you ever been with a consensual partner that was like, Jake, I would love nothing more than for you to boof me? You never did that.
No.
It'll happen for you.
I mean, I did put the thumb in the boob.
Dude, well, who doesn't? Come on.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's-
You're a thumb guy?
That's how I wake my wife up sometimes. I'm like, get up, motherfucker! I'm sick of hearing that fucking alarm.
Victoria must be thrilled with how much we learn about her.
The oven sweeping.
No, I've never done that.
No?
hit you.
But it's a funny
Yeah.
joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the
So are you guys married and stuff since you guys
Dude,
got
her
kids?
alarm right now is a fucking duck.
Oh yeah.
And I just want to whip that phone at the fucking wall.
That is
it's just
the
like,
worst.
whack, 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 whack. I'm like, turn it off! Fuck. This is great.
Man.
That is the
5:55 in the morning, motherfucker.
With your sleep apnea, you're not a deep sleeper. You're not a fucking deep sleeper.
Yeah.
Me, I'll fucking once I'm on, I'll sleep through a fucking natural disaster.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I wake up, my house is going, holy fuck.
No way.
Right in here, yeah. I'm fucking. Once I'm fucking out, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Not breathing.
Yeah. It's just that's the oxygen
I'm
deprivation.
just choking on my tongue.
Can't sleep
Like
on
a minute and a half because I too have sleep apnea.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking dying almost every fucking 5 minutes myself.
You could cut him open, man. When they
yeah.
prep him for surgery, they just have him sit in a chair for 5 minutes. He's ready to go. He doesn't even need the fucking anesthesia.
Just tilt his head back.
I'm fucking out.
This guy's in an ice bath.
Oh shit, my spleen's gone.
They took your shit for black market. Oh.
I gotta wake up. Give me a call tomorrow, babe.
So, if you, how much surgery have you had, man?
Oh man, too much. So I got my foot reattached. I've had my whole hip replaced. I got my whole
Jesus
upper arm
Christ.
rebuilt. Both of my elbows. Are
God, you're
rebuilt.
expensive.
I've got both of my wrists are rebuilt too. My neck.
You're telling me that's rebuilt? Are they gonna finish? Are they gonna finish?
He didn't make his
I think they missed the fucking boat, dude.
He didn't make his last payment.
His card got rejected.
That's what happens when you go to Jebs and not swamps.
Holy shit, you're gonna make me pass out. Oh, fuck, dude.
Oh, dude. he goes, sad. And they didn't finish.
All right, I'm sorry, dude. Keep going.
They got his wrist from fucking wish.com.
But the risk comes from San Francisco.
Oh,
Oh shit! Whatever.
Hey man, if we didn't pick on you, we would think you were an asshole. All
Yeah.
right.
Hey, I'm not worried about
This
it.
is a sign of respect. All right?
We're letting you know we care.
Exactly, we do care. We're not gonna like give you money, but we care.
You can have a drink.
We'll share your link for you.
got-
We won't donate, but we'll share it. Yeah.
Put
hope
on my
you make your
donation
goal,
commercial
yeah.
on here.
Yeah.
It's just me all over the place with a bunch of African kid children. Like, please donate so I can finish my.
And he keeps
my
dropping the kid.
The fucking baby's head keeps falling back.
Hey, at least I got the flies off him.
Yeah, pop the fucking kid's head off.
I know. You have the perfect fly swatter. You really do. That shit's like a bullwhip, dude.
That's so good.
Aren't you happy you came, man?
Fucking right I am. God damn right. That is so funny.
Oh, shit. I'm sweating now.
I know. Me too.
You'd never believe it's 20 below zero out.
I know. How about that, huh? I'm not used to this stuff. So you guys are out
Keep
here.
going with the surgery. We stopped you at
not
risk.
done yet.
Now keep going. I know we're dickheads. So you got
Don't
the
worry
foot,
about my strong hand.
the foot, the hip, the wrist, and your fucking arm.
Sounds like that song.
Your neck. I know. I'm reciting the fucking Little Kim song here.
Wait, what is it? Elbows, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Just naming all the shit he broke.
Damn fucking operation.
Yeah.
We got the guy sitting right here.
Water on the knees. Operation.
That's the thumbnail for this episode.
Yeah.
Just that guy and
his
his face. There you go. All right, dude.
I'll be photoshopping this week.
Yeah, we figured this out.
But you gotta get that guy tattooed so he looks like a skater.
Yeah.
It's Jake the surfer. Remember that, or the skater.
There you go. Okay, so the foot, the hip, the arm, the wrist. What after that?
Oh, I mean, that was pretty much it. Besides, I mean, I pretty much had a lot of.
And your neck.
So I have 93 bolts and 12 metal rods.
What?
So go to
I'm a
court
bionic
yes,
man.
right?
Like when I came in here, I'm surprised you didn't hear ding ding ding. Ding.
Yeah, do you have like? Do they give you shit when you're trying to go through the airport?
No.
You're just lighting that shit up like Wolverine.
No, I just see.
It's just like, he's fucking smuggling.
They tell you to put your hands in the air when you're just like shink.
Right.
Gotta stay away from fucking fridge magnets.
That'd be fucked up if you went to the junkyard. That fucking thing just.
Like, or the next morning when everybody all leaves the party, you're just stuck to the fridge. Hey man.
We're just gonna be mean and start calling you oil can. Hey Jake, oil can.
Yo, my sister used to play hockey when she would ice skate. That's how we used to call her a tin woman. Because she would skate like this, long stride. She had these big old long legs. She could fly once she got going, but it wasn't pretty.
Just look like the Crudes.
It is getting warm in here. Pop the-
93 fucking rods and holy bolts.
Yeah, 93 bolts and 12 rods.
Damn.
Jesus
Total, man.
Christ.
Like, how do you surf though? You don't just sink like an anchor when you fall off the fucking.
No, my dick's got a flotation device, so it just pulls me right up to the
Just dragging on the sand.
Yeah,
Dude, have you ever broken your dick?
no. Have you?
No.
Do you want
Do you
to?
want to? Yeah.
Maybe.
I know you sound a little excited
Did you
about
hear
that.
about, you hear about what
That's the
Dennis
one-
Rodman?
Fucking
broken
3 times,
his-
right?
Twice.
Twice?
Oh, yeah, 3 times.
It's probably harder to break
How
this
the
as long
fuck
as your
do you-
fucking arm.
The vas deferens just kind of snaps, or what? How's that work? I don't
don't
know.
know.
You fucking break the shaft, yeah. Like, it doesn't, like, snap, but you, like, break the cartilage and it just instantly fills up like a fucking blood water balloon.
It's like kinking a hose.
Yeah, pretty much.
How do you even get that crazy? You know?
You know, when
I was
she's on her feet,
fucking-
she's bouncing.
Back
usually
shots,
how
dude.
Back
shots, dude. Back shots.
All right, I don't want to be by this guy.
Don't worry. I don't swing that way.
Back shots, dude. Back shots.
Back shot.
Fucking right, man.
You ever did the old spin on their back, the Houdini? Yeah. Or the zombie?
Yeah.
There you go.
What's
All,
the zombie?
all my sex
never heard that?
positions are.
No, the zombie. So like you finish right in her face, and then you hold the towel away so she's walking around looking like. She doesn't know where it's at, so you're just like over here. She doesn't know where the fuck.
Nice.
Yeah, those are always fun, you know. You guys ever been with a squirter?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
What's it
course.
like that?
It's wet.
I heard it was piss.
No.
You
No.
know who thinks it's piss? Guys that can't make women do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
What, make women piss?
No, make them squirt.
Yeah.
So because they can't do it, then they're like, well, then it's just pee.
Well, then why don't you tell
Yeah.
me what it's about? That's why I asked the question.
I don't know. It's just like it gets really wet, and it's like
Yeah.
sprays, and your whole back seat's wet.
Your whole backseat, so he's only got the spray in the
Well,
car.
let me tell you
Is that your golden? That's your golden hour. He's like,
What
fuck
is-
yeah!
what-
I get in my Honda Civic and I lay it down.
You don't have a Honda
This
Civic.
It's that yellow truck that's out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I get her in the bed of my truck and I just fucking. It's Ford F.
Back seat, man. I do
I
yoga.
really don't know how you fucking that thing.
I do yoga.
That's crazy.
Wait,
huh?
what is it? What kind of car? What kind of truck you got?
Dodge Dakota.
Oh, you give her the Dakota Rotor, huh? Fuck
Dude,
yeah,
his truck
man.
can fit in the bed of his truck,
Yeah.
and somehow he can fuck in it.
I do yoga, man.
Yeah.
He's a very flexible man.
Florida
How
man and
is
yoga
that, by
man.
the way?
What?
Yoga? I did hot yoga one time,
good.
man. Fucking terrible.
Yeah, you don't start with that.
I hated that.
That's like advanced yoga.
I was sitting there. Yeah, they're like, "All right, go ahead and like grab your foot and
Right.
bring your heel behind your head." I'm like, "Hell no, that ain't happening."
You don't start that way.
I'm just sitting there in 100-degree out.
Yeah.
So what got you into yoga? What's that deal?
Escaping my ex.
Escaping?
Escaping.
Oh,
Escaping. Yeah.
You got to parse my North Country lingo, dude.
Yeah, I get it. So you were escaping your ex and you went to yoga of all things. 'Cause
I mean, they had
normally
a-
I would go to the strip club, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
A normal human being would strip club all
Dude,
day long.
from what I
he's
hear,
like, you know what?
Yeah.
He's like, my girl's pissing me the fuck off. Fuck her. We're over. I'm gonna go stretch
Go
it
yoga.
out.
from what I hear,
Stretch
from what I
it
hear,
out.
yoga class and strip club are almost the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
The same people are there.
That's true. That's true. That is true. But so what got you into it? What like influenced you to do that? How did you get
They had it in the park and it looked interesting, and I have ADHD. That's all it takes. It's like, I'll do that. And then
Yeah.
I was like getting fit and shit, and then I brought the kids too after a while, and then
That's cool. Yeah. That's what's up.
so now I teach yoga.
You teach yoga now?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. In addition to working at CKO and in
Yeah.
a podcast, I have a problem.
Do you serenade them like go ahead and downward dog?
No, they're children.
Hey little kids.
Wait, do that again. That'll be for the promo.
Hey little kids.
Look, man, you can do that shit on your radio show. Not here, motherfucker.
No.
White Van Radio.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
that's
man,
no,
radio.
that's actually
White
really
Coming
cool.
all the way from
Radio.
Epstein Island.
Come on down to Frogtown. Bring your kids.
There you go, man.
Hide your kids. But no, man, I mean, that's cool that you have something like that as kind of like an alleviator for whatever things that you have going on in life. Because that's the same thing with like me and skateboarding or me and surfing or, just me like reading and
Right.
stuff like that.
What are you reading?
Oh, I read pirate books.
Like what? Like pirate? Like
Yeah.
like stories of pirates.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Like
That's some-
history ones or like
Yeah.
fiction?
Yep.
Like
Yep.
actual real deal pirates.
Yeah, real deal pirates, man.
that's Jack
And then
Sparrow
I
shit.
actually read I mean, I guess so. You could say
How
that.
bad do you want to be a pirate?
Dude,
Like
so
if you
bad.
dress up like it, you just kind of.
Oh,
man, I
no.
wish I
If
could
you
go
get
out
me in my
publicly.
zone on a pirate.
You do
All
know
I
they
gotta
have like
say-
a pirate weekend in Alex Bay every year, right?
They
Well,
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
Oh.
pirate, like
They don't understand. I will pillage the whole village.
a whole
I am
block party.
unafraid. I will take over the
A
whole
whole
thing.
block bar just dedicated
I will be
to
flying
pirates for like
I
a
will be
week.
flying.
You look like a pirate. Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
You look
I
like
see
a
it.
pirate.
Yeah, I'm here to take over. That's it.
There you
Yeah.
go,
You know,
man.
but I mean that's the thing. Like I love that, but I'd say something stupid. Never mind. But
This is the place to say something stupid.
Yeah,
Just not too stupid.
yeah.
This does go out on the internet.
I know. But I mean, I'm very interested in, kind of pirate stuff like that. But also what I'm really interested in is my favorite thing is about people like indigenous people around here. And so you start learning.
Right.
But I don't know, I got somebody that's trying to teach me how to speak Mohawk. And he does a really good job. Shout out to you. But I just don't have, I guess, the way of saying it.
It takes a while.
Yeah, sometimes he's like, dude, you sound like an idiot. I'm like, I'm sorry, man.
At least you have a supportive
I'm
teacher.
trying, all right. Give me the benefit of the
Sounds
doubt.
like a great teacher.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
Why can't you learn better? The fuck's wrong with you? Are you retarded?
Yeah, right. For real. No joke.
Well, it's a pretty hard language. I mean, it's structured completely different from English.
I think I almost got put on a short bus, actually. No joke. When I was going to Mohawk school.
Oh, really?
I couldn't, yeah. Like, no joke.
Yeah.
My mom had to fight for me to not be on the short bus. Yeah.
But it's better now, right?
Yeah.
What year were you born?
1990.
So he might have just been like a couple grades below us, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did we pick on you when we were kids?
Probably. Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, it's all good.
I apologize.
It's all good. No, you guys trained me good because when I got kicked out of Mohawk school, I went to the Messina school, Jefferson, and I beat up all the white kids. So
Nice.
it's all good.
Nice.
Yeah. So hey, appreciate that.
Man, I wasn't a bully at all, man. I was
You
a
weren't a
good
bully?
kid. No.
No, you
Well,
wouldn't
You
get
ever beat
one.
up any white kids?
I was the kid that was holding hands with girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sat at the girls' table.
Yeah.
Makes sense with that shirt you're
Did
wearing.
you?
I did.
Really?
Because that's where all the girls are.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you for that. Back in the day, I didn't even see
Dude,
that.
I started liking girls young,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. Like, I was never like, ew. I was like,
Oh, you were slick with it, huh?
Oh, it kind of was, man. Dude, I think the first time I saw Jessica Rabbit, I hit puberty right there, man. I was like, I like tits.
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah. True. What are you? Ass or tit, man?
I'm a boob man.
Are you? Yeah, you gotta love them, man. They
you
they
just
nurture
gotta,
you.
man.
They give you nourishment.
I'm a boob man.
Yeah.
And it usually always comes with a great ass anyways, so.
Yeah.
It's debatable.
The majority of the time, all right. Not all the time. The majority of the time.
Yeah. Okay. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. What about you, huh?
I don't know, man. I like thighs.
Yeah.
So you're an ass, man.
Thighs are
Thighs
good.
and ass.
Thighs
Yeah.
are good, man.
Long legs.
Yeah.
Like, are you just
All
nice
the
shaped
better to
legs?
hug you with. As long as
I like a huge ass, but like medium titties.
for
Those
real.
are good, yeah.
I like big titties. Too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like all titties are. Women,
all
I
titties
like.
are
I
good.
don't know.
Hold on. All
Personal
natural
variety.
titties are great.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
When they start getting fake with the fucking baloney nipples,
Yeah.
it's like, whoa.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
get the pepperoni nipples or like the sand dollar shit. Yeah.
yeah, to completely objectify women.
I'm like, I like them both. But
This
you
is
know what I
really
really
the most
like?
sleazy we've ever been, though. So I think
Is
we're
it?
good.
Well, we
I don't think
had
it
to
is.
open up this drawer. This is Pandora's box. We got this.
There you go, man.
We're just
My
gonna call
favorite
this cis.
is those baloney fucking flaps down south.
That's right, man.
Shit.
Hey, like Joey Diaz says, man, never trust a Jew with Vaseline on his fingers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, the ticket is to deliver that line with a straight face.
or to be Joey Diaz when you say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cocksucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says a lot of things that nobody else would get away with.
I can
Yep.
get away with it. I definitely can.
He's very inspirational.
You've heard this show.
Yeah, Will's gonna be texting me 3 days. Oh, Josh, can you take that out?
Take that out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No.
Now Joey Diaz is awesome. I think he's great. He's kind of like
He's from Florida.
the New York Rock.
not.
He's
from Jersey and fucking New York City.
Yeah, he's
Just the way he talks, you can tell.
Yeah,
he's
Listen,
from
dude.
Yeah.
He's
You ever-
making shit
you don't
up.
even know who we're talking.
Hey, he's from Africa.
no, he talks about Florida.
fucking Alabama.
I think he moved there.
No, he just fucking partied it, Bob.
okay.
He actually moved out to like Colorado. And
Yeah, he
shit.
lived in Boulder, right?
Yeah,
That's where he did the whole kidnapping.
Well, because he's a big marijuana.
My friend who I kidnapped, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got
gunpoint.
busted up for that. Yeah.
Have you ever seen anyone like just straight up get stuffed into a trunk?
Yeah, bang bus.
It's bang bus around
For
where you
real,
live?
no joke, dude. I was in Tampa. I was going to Busch
Did you ever
Gardens.
get pulled in one time?
I wish. Shit.
Would you sign the waiver?
I would have came all over that damn place. I would have glazed that
For
whole
real,
bus
just-
like a donut. I don't
For real, you saw the bang bus though?
Hell yeah.
What?
Yep. And
I
you
gotta
know,
hear
and
this.
you know where you know when it's happening too, because it's like some rinky dink white van that shows up, and it's obviously some beautiful girl with like barely little on stiletto high. You're like, yo, that looks like a hooker, man. And then she's like, oh my god, I don't know how I'm gonna get home. And they're like, get in the car, bitch. And then they're like, we're gonna slay you out and then ditch you on the side of the curb. It's
Yeah. So,
it's like, fuck yeah, guys. Like, by the way, I'm gonna ride, Chic Rod at Busch Gardens here in a few minutes.
Isn't it embarrassing like how simple plots are for completely male-driven like fantasy porn? They're just like, we're gonna pick up a woman and then leave her.
So
Bang
barbarian.
bus.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's it.
that was back before it was just they just realized we'll look at a 30-second clip and that's good enough. They don't have to even have
Pretty
them.
much, man.
I'll tell you what, I do like the plot shit.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, hell yeah. I like the storyline where they're like,
Like old school porn.
No, not old school porn. Fuck no, I don't need no Bush, Ron Jeremy stuff.
You don't like Bush?
No,
Really?
no. I don't like to floss unless I'm brushing my teeth. Nah, man, I'm not a Bush guy. Not a Bush guy.
I don't mind it.
I'm definitely not a Biden
I
guy.
don't mind it.
But hey, to each his own.
When it's a good bush. I'm not talking about shit that looks like a racer head, you know?
Oh, what?
A racer head, David Lynch? No?
No.
Kid and play.
Yeah. What
Kid and play, there you go.
Well, like a fro going out of there. I mean, I don't mind the whole like
Kramer, how's that?
the little-
Kramer. You get the reference of Kramer?
Oh, is that from Seinfeld?
Yeah,
No.
that fucking guy.
Remember, born
Yeah, like I'm
1990.
gonna look at Kramer and be
Seinfeld
like,
days?
no, I'm gonna look at Kramer and be like, yeah, pussy bush.
You might, man.
Yeah, bro.
You
Like,
never know.
yeah, Kramer, keep that up.
Jeez.
Keep that up while you keep me up.
Sorry, I mean the dad from Rugrats, you fucking child. You're not that much younger than us. Shit.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He teaches his own, I guess. But like I was saying, I like the plot lines on that.
Yeah.
No, man, give me the shit from Reddit. That's like a loop.
Right. It's just like, but it's got to be real.
Yeah.
It's got to be like
I
this.
like
This,
that
this is a
shit.
husband and wife with
I
a
like
camera
that
having
shit.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Yeah. Okay,
Well,
moving on.
what's that called? Like cockhold or whatever?
Oh no, that's when it's
Your
yeah, it's like
Cuckold.
yeah, that's when someone's
Yeah.
banging your wife and you're like
Yeah, that's when the
humiliated.
guy is like
See,
humiliated.
that would
in
be
the
so
corner, just
weird,
like,
dude.
Yeah.
Imagine like spending all that money on stuff and then just to watch some guy. Actually, let's get out. Let's get off this topic. Let's not go down that rabbit hole.
Oh yeah,
because
start feeling weird down there. Huh?
yeah.
I don't want
You
to.
look like the guy.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let's get to like
You look like the guy that would fuck the wife.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. you
Sure,
look-
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the husband's in the corner like,
I just close my eyes,
Yeah.
make sure I don't look in the corner. You know?
You're just like, keep it down over there.
I've had
fuck."
that happen.
Oh no,
one time
you're
in
not gonna
Florida.
death stare him while you're
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah. You
I've had that happen
you don't
in
break
Florida.
eye contact with that woman.
Have you?
Yeah, dude. We were at this place called Sunset Beach, and this woman comes down, beautiful girl. She comes up, and she's like hitting, on all of us, and we're drinking beers, and I'm like, hey, what are you doing later? She's like, hey, I want to make a video of me with you to show her wife or whatever, because I guess they were married because they just broke up.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. So I was like, all right, cool, then come on over. So she comes over, and this fucking dude, like, all Jack, he just sat in the corner, like, and I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like looking at him, I'm like I'm trying to not, and then it's like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, this is fucking awkward, man. You know, you just sit in the car. And I'm like,
But you still did
But
it.
you still did it.
I
You're
had
not.
to,
You didn't
man.
leave.
Hey, look, I'm a soldier. Hey,
I had to. He said,
Fucking champ.
hey, exactly.
This became
you
a
know.
challenge.
Had to be.
I had to,
It had
man.
me to-
She asked
just something I
nicely,
could say.
too.
I'm not rude.
She was really nice. She's a good gal. Oh, yeah, she's a good gal.
Oh, nice. Man. Nice.
Well,
So
yeah,
tell
that's
us about
cool.
your business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that we've alienated.
Tell us about the work you do with kids.
Yeah, that was probably like the worst introduction on that one. But yeah, I mean, Oaks Boards, I just kind of started after we developed the skate park. And it's something for me to just give back, like, to the kids. Give back to the sport that made me who I am as a person, as well as giving back to the community that made me who I am as me, you know. So, you know, a lot of these kids that show up at the skate park, they ain't got nothing, man. They don't have a board. This one kid didn't even have, like, flip-flops. Like, he had flip-flops on. His toes are all busted and stuff like that. He didn't have a skateboard, but he wanted to try skateboard so hard, right? And we gave him a board, and he was die hard. He didn't care. He would go for whatever he wanted. Like, you'd be like, hey, drop it on that ramp. He's like, all right. Tough as nails. He'd smack all, you know, but he would get back on it and keep on going. So, I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, that's, you know, camaraderie, you know, community, as well as just being a positive aspect to people that are underprivileged on stuff like that. And especially giving back to the sport that gave me so much, you know. That's what I'm all about.
Yeah, man.
So,
How'd you figure out how to start making? Is that something you did already, or did you like just start practicing? Like, how'd you start making the boards like that?
well, I got hurt at work real bad when I was working for the casino. I got
No, you got hurt
got hurt, man. I got hurt, so that's
What were you doing
that's
at
when my
the
foot-
casino?
parking cars.
Were you?
Antes.
I blew my hip out.
But no, man, I slipped and I fell and like
shit.
knocked myself out. That's how my foot got the drop foot on it and everything. I mean, I got fucked up, to be honest with you. And then I was sitting there like I had nothing to do, so I just bought like 10 skateboards online and just grabbed a bunch of spray paint and started making designs.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So started doing it. And then from then on, it was like what I did with the first batch was just gave it away to kids. You know, first kid to come up and be like, hey, I need a board. Boom. There you go. There you go. Gave it away. And then it caught on because I started having good designs. And now I'm messing around with like different things that I'm experimenting with the spray paint. So I'm trying to mess around. I'm not very artistic, or I am autistic, but I'm not very artistic. But yeah, man, it's
I like watching the guy who does he does planets and space and shit, and then he just like spray because he's wearing gloves.
Yeah.
So he'll just like spray white into his hand and like flick that
Right.
shit on.
yeah.
There's
The
your stars, man.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
And he
like
takes
what I
the
did.
bowls off, and there's the planet.
That's what I did with that board
Yeah,
right here.
man.
That's basically I watched that same thing that you're talking about. That's how I.
Yeah, man, that guy's killer.
Yeah, and then you put
on this-
parchment paper
Fuck
on
yeah.
it.
Fuck yeah, that looks great, man. Look
That's
at
the
that.
board I have for you guys. I'm just waiting for it to dry up. I already wrote it. Yeah, you guys can hang this up in here.
Cool.
You gotta
Yeah.
fucking draw us on there, man.
These guys got to try to ride it.
Oh yeah.
You think
No, we're not breaking the first board we get.
So did y'all ever skate?
I went down a rabbit hole myself on TikTok, like in the springtime, and I'm the right age to be that skate generation, but I never was. So I just started fucking skating now. I can't afford a Corvette, so I bought a skateboard for my midlife crisis.
Hey, you gotta do it, man.
It's fun. It's fun. It's like exercise too. It's like a lot more exercise than people think.
Yeah, people don't realize that.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more coordination.
Right.
And also too, it's one. So I always played like team sports when I was growing up: lacrosse, hockey, all that. This is the very first sport where it was like didn't matter about anybody else.
Right.
You have to do it. So
Right.
it separates you from being a little being,
Yeah.
you know,
Part of a cog in a machine.
Yeah, being a little bitch or
Yeah.
being, or you're gonna go through it.
Well, I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu too, and that's exactly like that. It's
Yeah.
like you are part of a club. Like there's guys that's your friends, and you share this, but you're doing it. You know, it's just you and your partner.
You're the only
Yeah,
one.
he does yoga and he learns how to kill people.
Hey.
It's all about balance, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yin and yang.
It's all about
bro.
balance.
Yin
Yes,
and
sir,
yang
man.
right
Yes,
there.
sir.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good balance, though, if you think about it, you know.
Besides, you might need to kill people.
Hey, and then you have to.
I mean, you might want to.
Then you have to meditate after you kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, over their body as you stare at it.
Not really. I mean, you can just kill somebody and then go home and just throw the Xbox back on.
Fucking savage.
Yeah.
You just reboot.
Yeah. I got like 3 pogos in a microwave, man. That's going to be delicious, man.
Dude, I want a pogo so bad.
You just killed 3
get a
people.
pogo.
I want a
buddy.
fucking pogo right
Let's
now.
go get a pogo.
Hot dog water, ice cubes.
There you go. Yeah, I used to skate back in the day. You know.
Yeah.
But now my kids are getting into it, and I tried it a little bit. First thing I taught them was how to fall. So I immediately
That's
go
a
for the
big thing.
gravel and the dirt, and I was showing them how to roll with the fall and shit like that. Because I'm like, you're not always gonna have fucking pads, man. You got to learn how to fucking roll and tumble.
Damn right.
But yeah, it fucking cut right out from under me one time. I'm coming down the hill. I fucking just lost it. Like, and I'm like, okay, that's enough of that, man. It's the first time in forever I got on a board, and I'm like, I might break something.
Yeah. Yep.
This is a lot faster than I remember.
Yeah, the consequences are a little more now.
Exactly, man. I might lose work. Holy fuck! I'll be out for a few weeks. Yeah, man. The consequences are a lot different, dude.
Yeah, it definitely is, man.
I got mouths to feed, man. A lot of them.
Yeah, man. That's tough.
I
That's
gotta
tough.
pay the heat bill.
Yep. I mean, which is a crazy thing too. I've never had to pay a heat bill until I moved up here.
Yeah, you had to pay cooling meal,
I
though,
know,
right?
doesn't that suck?
It sucks. It sucks. And I got electric heat too, man.
Oh, fuck.
It's like way too much.
Yeah.
Stupid money. I'm like, what the hell, man? And I only run one of them. I'm like, this is stupid.
But are you on Messina Electric?
No.
Oh man,
I'm down live.
if he was on Messina Electric, that's like fucking $40 a month.
Yeah, right. We could have
No,
that
it's
if
like
we had our own
what?
utility.
Shit, I had a $35 bill last month, and then this month was like $280.
Damn,
Nice.
son.
On one stupid.
You're gonna have to start selling the boards now. I'm like, I can't keep giving this shit away.
Yeah, you got the same problem with merch that we have.
right?
I gave away fucking 3 goddamn shirts. And fucking he keeps acting like I put us in the poorhouse. It's like, this guy's bad with money. Yeah, didn't I get the money that fucking got some of this shit? Kiss my fucking nuts. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, these little ringlets might mean something.
I know, fucking. Da, 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 da.
Oh my god.
Da, 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 da. That's
it, you got it.
I'm just gonna, give a big shout out to the aunties. I'm working racket corner, so
There you go.
that's how we're gonna make that money.
Stay off that left
You're
side.
in fucking, you're in
Yeah.
fucking racket.
Yeah, dude.
Man, that poor area has a bad history of bad drivers. No wonder why you got hit with a fucking car.
Just don't skateboard there. You'll get bit by a dog and run over.
Did I tell you the first time I got hit by the car? Oh my god.
How many times you hit with a car?
4 times.
Wow.
Christ.
Yeah.
Maybe you should just stop walking altogether.
Yeah.
Oh,
How many,
no, that's
Johnny B,
just-
how many times have you been
I'm
hit
not
by
a
a car?
quitter, man.
Once.
One time.
Yeah.
Will Bear Sunday, how many times have you been hit by a car?
Well, like my body?
Yeah.
Probably once.
mine.
Your fucking
No, I
finger.
meant like maybe in my park car, it wouldn't hit me, or to like my body.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe once.
I don't think I've ever been hit by a car.
I wouldn't say hit, but more like they didn't see me when I was like trying to get a basketball,
Okay.
and like boom, like just knocked my chunky ass on the sideline.
That's why you had to go live with mom. 'Cause that one
Scraped my
time,
shit. Just,
that one time, Dad didn't see you today.
I did nothing to break my fucking fall. Did it see you?
Dad didn't see you. Now you're gonna spend your summer with mom.
One of the few times that my father would pick me up, like to come and use like his father-in-law's like in-ground pool and shit. They had the fucking big slide, and like went into the pool. So instead of any of them getting their fat asses up to help me like get the water up on the fucking slide, they would make me carry it up myself. And when I got to the tip top with the fucking bucket, I'm trying to pour it on, and I fucking fell off. Like I felt like it was at least 5 foot. It was like at least a 5 foot drop. And for a little kid, that's like woof up, because my dumb ass held the bucket instead of like throwing that shit so I could brace myself.
Oh no, man!
So yeah, it
fucking
just
amazing.
fucking slam.
That's fucking amazing.
And I was a little heavy kid too, so it just
It was a solid
You
thunk.
were just a meatball.
it was a meatball, dude.
Oh man, like
I'm fucking laying there like, oh! And then they're like, "Will, you okay?"
And then they started laughing.
hell no, I ain't okay. You just fucking see me fall.
Exactly.
Somebody fill up the bucket.
Them assholes didn't want to help, but I got hurt.
Like the fact that you had to carry your own water up there when these cocksuckers could afford an in-ground pool but not a fucking hose.
Yeah.
I know, dude. I was like them fucking women in the Indian village with that shit on my head, dude. I was just trying to fucking get it up the ladder. Dude, it sucked. It fucking sucked. I was terrible as a kid, and when I would just hit the ground, just fucking eat shit, dude. I would
You're like
just
a
eat
panda
shit.
bear.
Yeah.
Just roll-
Pretty much.
Just roll it up.
No, panda bears rolling don't get hurt. I would just bawl.
Or like
Like a fucking Berlin Wall, just go.
or like a koala.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
Like they're bringing down the fucking Columbus fucking statue again.
Oh,
Fucking curse!
Jesus. Oh, man. So you guys afraid of bears? You guys afraid of that? No, it sounds like a little
I don't
thing.
drink.
I was just thinking about, I'm afraid of bears, bro. That's my biggest.
You think a bear's gonna come down racking?
We get like one in once in a
Right,
while.
yeah.
Hey,
What
that's- yeah.
It happened
Yes,
once.
there was one.
Yeah, one
There was
bear.
one like not too long ago.
Yeah, where did
you think it's gonna be? Yeah,
what do you think is what do you think is gonna climb in your bed and rape you?
Like, thanks.
Climb through your window and pull you on the fucking
Yeah.
snide.
Yeah,
Break
they
your-
can
break your
smell
neck?
you. Oh my god,
Dude, you're gonna see the fucking hoof lady before you see a
Don't
goddamn
you- all
bear.
right, so that was my second fear. I was gonna get to that.
Oh,
Sure.
oh, you're afraid of the hoof lady?
Hell yeah.
Well, I'll have you know, Chapman Road is 200 feet that way.
I got a death whistle. We can go fuck with her when
Yeah.
we leave here.
Dude, racket is worse.
We can
Yeah.
go summon this fucking hoof lady real quick.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Yeah,
People
Why
down
not?
racket
All
are
right,
saying
whatever.
like
You guys can do your
they
black
see
magic.
like the fucking dogs without fucking fur and
Oh, like
shit.
the monkey
Skinwalkers.
dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
That's just
Well,
fucking.
like
That's just
coyote.
Yeah,
can-
that's racket, dude.
Yeah.
that's just
Oh, you
cancer from the
talking-
plants. Fucking dogs just roll around in that
call
toxic
the
waste. hell.
Fucking Gollum.
Not
Just,
coyotes. Not coyotes. What they,
Yeah.
what they call them, the Mexican things.
Yeah, chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
The racket crabras.
Yeah. But Hoof Lady Road's right over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I'll
don't.
show you. You can see the power
No,
line
no,
right
dude,
from
I'm good. That's my second fear. But bears are my biggest one.
here. Yeah. Did you watch the Reservation Dogs? You think she's
What?
gonna deal horns gonna get you?
Bears.
Did you watch Reservation Dogs?
No.
No, you should watch
No,
that.
I don't really watch much.
That'll be your
TV.
cultural education.
There you go. Start with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Even though it has nothing to do with Mohawks.
Yeah,
But it's full of Mohawks.
But
Well, a couple.
no, I don't know.
At least two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one that's from what, Quebec or something like
There's
that.
two
Two of
from
them.
Gunawaga.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever been there?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I went to that Halloween thing
Right.
2 years ago. that they got, and everybody speaks French, and I didn't know what the hell.
Yeah, that's weird.
anybody was saying. So I'm sitting in there, and this is like the first date with this girl I was with, and we decided to like get costumes, go in there, and I'm messing with everybody, and they're trying to talk to me in French, and I'm like, I have no idea what the hell you are saying, and they're like, oh, blah, 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 or whatever. I don't know how they talk, but
That's
I'm
exactly
like,
how they
I got no idea what
And
the hell
you
you're
grew up
doing.
around all them Cajuns and you don't know fucking French.
Are there Cajuns in Florida?
Nah, well, no,
Like that
no,
whole
that's
area.
Louisiana. That's
Well,
Louisiana.
then why the fuck you guys bringing up voodoo?
Because
That's Louisiana too.
yeah, but
Yeah, but he said voodoo the whole
Because
goddamn time.
Santeria's less
The one
funny.
time I bring up Cajun, it's
Yeah.
like, hey, that's the wrong region.
yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't say shit when he said voodoo.
Damn,
Because he got what it said.
fuck, man. Bring it down.
What? Fucking Cajuns can't travel, motherfucker! Holy!
They're like Quebecois. They don't leave. they just fuck their
I'm about to
cousins.
get beat up over here.
No, you will never get
You don't have a doll of me, right?
No.
It only works if you believe in it.
No, I just see her picture and I put cigarettes out on her.
Yeah. That's why my skin's so dark. Yeah, man. But yeah, I don't know, man. Something else.
So what are you gonna do with the skateboard thing? You gonna keep at it or make it better or grow it?
Yeah, I'm like I project that it's going to be a very good way. What I want to do is I want to make it strictly indigenous style. Like I don't want to sell out.
Right.
You know, like Vans or like Element skateboards. They were great and they're very like based on holistic style of skateboarding. But then eventually when it got to a certain point and then everybody started investing, they sold out to it. What I want for mine is I just want to have like, something where when I get old, even if it works or it doesn't, I can be like, hey, look, that's mine. That's my boards. That's Oaks boards, man. There's people still riding these things.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, either way, that's how I think about it. I mean, what else are you going to do at the end of the day? And if I just sit here and just try to BS it, it's not, I don't know.
But if Vance cuts you $1 million check, you're gonna take it, right?
Hell yeah.
Pretty sure we had a discussion. We'll all sell out for right price.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dude. You hand me a couple of figures, a couple of extra figures in that thing. Of course I'm gonna do. But at the end of the day, too, I'm still also gonna have like my originals and stuff like that. I mean, you could just print out boards all you want, but if you have the original ones, like the ones that I take time with the spray paint, that's some real art.
Custom.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
And that's what I want to be about, And also just influence these kids to do something good because a lot of these kids don't have that. They don't have like that influence to do something. And if they can go ahead and push themselves to their capabilities and how strong they are and how tough they are, they can make it. And we could have the next biggest skateboarder in the world because they're tough as nails, man. But they got to just have somebody that believes in them and tells them, yeah, do it. Oh, well, I come from this place. Oh, so whatever. Suck it up, buttercup, and get on the skateboard and start fun skating.
Right.
Oh, your feet hurt? Oh, cry me a river. Get back on the board. Keep going. You got to have that type of thing. A lot of people don't have that mentality. And a lot of these people around here with these kids that are growing up, their parents don't give them the time or the aspiration for them to be able to be the next level. And that's something that I want to be involved in, is to show them that who cares what the hell they say? Do what you want to do. Be you, the best that you can be. And if you like it, then go for it, man. Because that's what I did. I mean, I broke all these bones not for a purpose, man. And I still kept at it.
Yeah.
But that was just the way to do it. And I think these kids could actually benefit from it. So.
Hell yeah, man.
That's awesome.
That's a good note to go out on.
Yeah, man. If you can't make lacrosse sticks, make skateboards, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Do, man.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a show, man.
That was awesome, man. That was
Fucking right,
hilarious.
man. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, that was
Close
great.
us out, Josh.
Yeah, we're the Aboriginal Outlaws.
All right.
I'm Joshua.
Johnny B.
I'm Wilbur Sunday.
And our guest today.
Skater Jake, 93.3 Chef Furious Radio.
Hey, shut the fuck up. You
And
can't
Oaks
say that
Boards.
shit on our show.
Go ahead. It's fine. Nobody has a radio.
Whoa!
Oh, wait. Oh, the
man.
93. Okay, yeah. No. Well, let me back that one out.
That's
It's Jake Oaks with Oaks Boards.
Oaks Boards.
There you go. Thank you.
If you guys want to
Nice.
skate and shred and be the best you can be, you know who to look up. Oaks Boards.
Where do we find you?
There you
Yeah, on Instagram or Facebook. Oaks
Yeah.
Boards.
You doing
man.
go.
TikTok
Aren't you on
yet?
TikTok?
Yeah, and also my OnlyFans. That's for the aunties. And that's not the wood you can.
Yeah, kids. Don't look them up. I'll show you guys something funny in a minute.
No, don't do that.
Hey, what's the radio station? It's fine.
No, it's good.
I was just busting your
Yeah,
balls.
we're fucking
Go
with
ahead.
Don't bust my balls.
Too bad. Those
Well,
are the
no, I
only
mean,
things
it's-
I haven't
it's
broke.
93.3. So me and him, we're gonna see who gets more views this week, huh?
Oh, it's CK1
Are you
does.
serious, dude?
Yeah, for easily.
Oh,
They're
now you-
beating
see, now you-
Cornwall.
We're beating
See, now you got me fired up.
We're beating
Come
Cornwall.
on, man. Don't feed him to the. Don't get him started.
We beat the Boom.
Yeah, I got people in Australia listening. To
So do
my
we.
song. No, you don't.
Yeah, we did. I don't know. It's on a
Ah,
thing.
see,
Wow, look at this dick measure.
No, we got like. Yeah.
yeah,
We
yeah. I pretty much. Yeah, you should have put that mask back on.
On camera, man.
the vid. He's got the vid, man.
Holy fuck.
We're all gonna die.
I sneezed in here. We good.
I sneezed in here. My fleece caught it.
I jumped a little bit. I don't know what's going on.
It's allergies.
I sneezed into a fishnet.
See this guy's eyes.
Holy
He's like,
fuck.
"What the-"
I know it's windy out there. There go Josh's fucking roof.
Oh man,
Fucking big
what a
bad
good
wolf,
podcast. You guys are awesome, man. This
Are you
is
gonna
awesome.
fucking plug us?
What? Oh yeah, guys, find us on Instagram. Like and subscribe to our YouTube. That really helps out. And comment. Fucking Instagram. We got like 3 accounts: Aboriginal Outlaws, Aboriginal Outlaws Studios. Check out our sister podcast, Sisters Dance. Women's Sisters Dance. Women's Dance.
Our sister podcast, Women.
We're getting more. We're gonna keep an eye out for our political podcast coming out eventually.
You leave my sister alone.
So it's on the home.
Doc.
Oh, check out our TikToks. I hear they're quite popular. And yeah, those are all our things. Rocking the new year.
Yeah, buddy.
Aboriginal Outlaws.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, great podcast, guys. I appreciate you guys having me.
man.
in here, man.
Awesome, man.
Yep.
Bon
Absolutely.
voyage.
Now,
Da-da-da-da-da.